Lin Xiao, a postgraduate student, made a devastating mistake at an official academic report attended by the entire faculty and students of the college. She accidentally uploaded her private secret diary filled with secret love for her supervisor, Professor Zhang Chen, to the large screen instead of her formal graduation thesis. The whole content of the diary was filled with her bold inner thoughts and blazing infatuation for him. She frankly described his superior appearance and attractive physical features, and even recorded her wild fantasies about intimate contact with him. When those explicit and heartfelt words were displayed in bold fonts on the public screen for everyone to see, the entire venue fell into a brief dead silence before bursting into loud laughter and whispers of gossip. In that instant, Lin Xiao was overwhelmed by extreme shame and embarrassment, wishing she could disappear on the spot. Zhang Chen, the leading young professor in the academic field, was cold, reserved and aloof by nature, known as the unsmiling iceberg of the college. Faced with this earth-shattering social humiliation, he remained calm and composed on the surface. He quickly turned off the wrong document, adjusted his emotions, and continued the report steadily, as if nothing had happened. Yet, after the meeting, he avoided Lin Xiao completely without a single glance. Lin Xiao was convinced that she had thoroughly offended her mentor, and that her postgraduate career was likely to come to an early and miserable end. The scandal spread across the campus at an astonishing speed. The school firm exploded overnight. Screenshots of her secret love diary were wildly circulated, edited into funny and malicious memes. She became the biggest laughingstock of the whole school overnight, suffering from endless ridicule and personal attacks. Just when Lin Xiao was trapped in public humiliation and mental collapse, misfortune came one after another. Shen He, a senior student who was the daughter of the college dean and had long been infatuated with Zhang Chen, seized the perfect opportunity to get rid of her rival. Driven by fierce jealousy, she fabricated solid false evidence and accused Lin Xiao of academic misconduct, including data falsification and literature plagiarism in her graduation thesis. The dean shielded his daughter unscrupulously. He issued an official red notice to criticize Lin Xiao publicly and intended to impose severe punishment, even expel her from the university forever. Trapped in public defamation and unfair suppression, Lin Xiao was isolated and helpless. She was criticized and abused by countless netizens on campus, falling into the darkest moment of her student life. Just as she was on the verge of despair and collapse, Zhang Chen sent her a private message out of the blue, ordering her to attend a public academic hearing to confront the plagiarism charges in person. At the hearing, Shen and her father colluded closely. They presented distorted comparison materials to slander Lin Xiao in front of all leaders and teachers, and refused to give her any chance to defend herself. At the critical moment, Zhang Chen, who had remained silent all the time, stepped forward firmly for her. He displayed a complete set of irrefutable evidence in public weekly research progress reports submitted by Lin Xiao for over a year, reading notes of more than 120 academic papers, dozens of revised versions of her data models, email records of her staying up for multiple nights to correct professional errors. He refuted every false accusation one by one, clearly proving that her thesis was independently completed with rigorous research and hard work. He sharply pointed out Shen He's deliberate distortion of academic literature and malicious frame-up, and openly criticized the unhealthy power transaction and bad practices hidden inside the college. Under his powerful and rational defense, Xian's conspiracy was completely exposed. Shen Yu had to apologize publicly, and the dean lost all dignity in front of the entire college. After being cleared of all charges, Lin Xiao wanted to express her sincere gratitude to Zhang Chen. However, she was summoned to his office alone. Behind the closed door, Zhang Chen's long-suppressed emotions finally broke out. He rebuked her severely for her reckless behavior, criticizing her for being careless enough to mix private diaries with academic documents, causing an irreversible scandal. He was furious about the trouble she had caused and the negative impact on both of their reputations. Suffused with grievance, shame, and overwhelming gratitude, Lin Xiao could no longer hold back her emotions. She argued back impulsively, stating that secret love was never a mistake, and accusing him of arrogant humiliation. Amid the fierce quarrel and intense physical tug-of-war, Zhang Chen lost his usual rationality and cold disguise. He finally revealed his deep hidden possessive desire and long-restrained love for her. He confessed that when he saw her private diary that day, he cared nothing about his own ruined reputation. What filled his heart was only overwhelming jealousy and paranoid obsession. In the next second, he trapped her tightly against the bookshelf and kissed her fiercely, blending suppressed anger, deep longing, and uncontrollable affection into this impulsive, intimate contact. The moment the kiss ended, Zhang Chen regained his senses in an instant. He pulled away abruptly, falling back into cold alienation. He apologized for his inappropriate behavior because of their teacher's student identity, and insisted on keeping a distant and proper relationship from then on. The sudden warmth and ruthless estrangement threw Lin Xiao into endless inner torment and pain. To escape the lingering obsession and ease the heartbreak brought by Zhang Chen's hot and cold attitude, Lin Xiao agreed to the courtship of Lu Ziyi, a popular sports department schoolgrass. She started a superficial relationship on impulse, trying to numb her pain with a new romance. She deliberately showed intimacy with Lu Ziyi in front of Zhang Chen, attempting to draw a clear line and cover up her lingering feelings. Her deliberate estrangement and intimate interaction with another man stabbed Zhang Chen deeply. One day in the library, after witnessing Lin Xiao getting along harmoniously with Lu Ziyi, Zhang Chen completely lost control. Late at night, he summoned her to the empty laboratory alone. Slightly drunk, he finally uncovered the deepest scar and secret hidden in his heart for many years. His extreme resistance to teacher-student relationships stemmed from a family tragedy. Decades ago, his father was framed and stigmatized for life because of a teacher-student romance. The mastermind behind the frame-up was exactly the current dean and Shen Yue's mother. For years, Zhang Chen forced himself to stay indifferent and restrained, fearing of repeating his father's tragic fate. Nevertheless, he had long fallen irrevocably in love with Lin Xiao, unable to tolerate any other man approaching her. After letting go of all disguises and fears, Zhang Chen confessed his sincere love. The two broke through the shackles of teacher-student identity, secular vision, and inner struggle, starting a secret underground romance. In the quiet laboratory late at night and on the secluded campus paths after dark, they enjoyed sweet exclusive time. Zhang Chen put aside his cold and stern professor appearance, carefully guiding her academic research, accompanying her through countless difficult research nights, and guarding their secret love carefully. Lin Xiao indulged in the sweetness of their forbidden relationship, looking forward to being together openly and legally after her graduation. However, peace was short-lived. Shen Yu launched a new round of cruel revenge. She flaunted her engagement ring in public and spread the news of her upcoming engagement with Zhang Chen, claiming that their marriage would build a strong academic and business alliance. The college official media released relevant articles and photos to fuel the rumors. A group photo of Zhang Chen and Shen Yu, walking closely with each other, was widely spread, making their rumored engagement an established fact in everyone's eyes. The sudden blow shattered all Lin Xiao's expectations and fantasies. She firmly believed that Zhang Chen chose to compromise with the villain for his career and bright future, treating their secret love as a dispensable pastime. Heartbroken and desperate, Lin Xiao cut off all contact with Zhang Chen, confined herself in the dormitory, and resolutely proposed a complete breakup. Faced with her decisive indifference, Zhang Chen made countless calls and messages but received no response. In the end, he disregarded all manners and came to her dormitory building late at night. Facing each other in the dim street light, Zhang Chen finally explained the whole truth. The fake engagement and marriage alliance were only a deliberate temporary strategy. He had been secretly collecting evidence of the dean's illegal acts for years, including misappropriation of scientific research funds, academic fraud, and abuse of power. The so-called engagement rumor was a necessary disguise for his revenge plan to redress his father's grievance. He had concealed the truth from Lin Xiao all along to protect her from being involved in the dangerous power struggle and dirty inside stories, choosing to bear all the pressure and misunderstandings alone. After gathering sufficient solid evidence, he reported the dean and his interest group and real name, completely overthrowing the evil forces that had controlled the college for years. For this thorough revenge injustice, Zhang Chen took the initiative to give up the national key research project that he had devoted decades of effort to. He formally submitted his resignation letter to the university, completely cutting off his stable career and brilliant reputation in a university. He abandoned everything he had and broke free from all worldly shackles and past shadows. Having lost his professor identity, promising career, and all worldly advantages, Zhang Chen was left with nothing. With undisguised unease and sincere affection in his eyes, he asked Lin Xiao ramblingly whether she was willing to choose him without fame, status, and prospects. All misunderstandings, grievances, and hatred vanished in the face of the bitter truth and his desperate sacrifice. Lin Xiao's heart was filled with heartache and deep love. She finally let go of all hesitation and prejudice, took the initiative to kiss him, and decided to take the initiative to pursue this hard-won relationship. Breaking through teacher-student estrangement, vicious frame-up, family hatred, secular prejudice, and realistic obstacles, the two lovers overcame all hardships and misunderstandings. From a disastrous public diary scandal to mutual redemption and desperate protection, they finally walked towards each other firmly. With all obstacles cleared away, they embraced their true feelings, ushered in a warm and complete happy ending.